Hello, everybody. So what I've decided to do for my second application presentation is the website called ClassDojo. This has actually become a little more popular. I've only heard about it this last upcoming year. I really haven't heard much about it since then. But I have a lot of teachers that I know and that I'm either friends with or that are family, and they all have recommended ClassDojo. They've all advise that when I do become a teacher and I have my own classroom, it's going to be really, really important to use ClassDojo. ClassDojo is pretty different compared to my last application presentation. The other one I did was, of course, Kahoot, which is more of a quiz system. ClassDojo is more of a behavioral website. And what that means is it's a really cool, interactive site. Now, the students don't necessarily interact with it, but the parents have access to it as well as, of course, the teacher. It's a great app for communication. It's also a great behavioral app for students to be rewarded points, or points can be taken away for negative behavior. So if they're doing really good, they may be able to check and see if they've gotten a couple extra points throughout the day, and that motivates them to continue to earn those points. However, if they have negative behavior that day, it will take away from those points, and it's more of a positive, I guess, a positive reinforcement. It's encouraging the students to act better so they can get those points back as well as earn extra points. So, and it's pretty easy to set up as well. So everything you see here, I completely set up. It was pretty quick. I probably did this in about 3 minutes. This, of course, is just a random generated type class that gives them all these cute little icons. They're so adorable. And these are the icons that are given to the students. I didn't really see ways to edit those. It just kind of gives it to you them itself. So a couple of really cool things about ClassDojo is you can do classroom groups, so tables or teams. It really encourages teamwork. So you've got that. Here we've got portfolios, which is also going to be really beneficial. So you can create individual portfolios for the students. You can post the portfolios. Here is cool. It's kind of like a Facebook, but for your classroom. So we can type, we can type little updates or things like that, or anything that might need to be known, whether it's for the students or for the parents. Any upcoming events, so field day or field trips or maybe major tests or assignments, all of that can be posted here as well, and parents completely have access to all of this. This is also a great way to encourage your students. I could probably take a picture or post a certificate for one of my students who did really well that day or really well that week, maybe a student of the week, just to keep it interactive and encouraging. And then parents can also communicate. As you can see here, it went ahead and generated all the parents. So it's got Colton Fletcher's parents, Kaylee Collins' parent, just all of my students' names with the parent next to it, and you can edit those as needed and invite the parents as needed to keep them engaged and to keep them in the loop as well. And some other really cool little just kind of, I guess, widgets you could say on here. One of the ones that one of my teacher friends actually recommended me use and said that it's really, really great for her, and it keeps the class very, very organized and very under control, is this timer here, this stopwatch and countdown timer. She says that the kids completely watch like a hawk, and they have so much fun with it. So whether they're, moving to stations, if they're doing their rounds, or, maybe a potty break, or if they have a certain amount of time to do tests or quizzes or strengthening exercises, they can use this and they kind of watch that, and it encourages them to perform better as well, from what I've heard. And I just think that's a cute little widget. perfect for classroom use. You can also keep up with attendance on ClassDojo, which is another great way to keep up with everything, keep up with your attendance, and just have everything kind of in one little website. And I think that's really beneficial. And then here we have a toolkit, so you can actually play music. There's a way to process the noise level that's in the classroom so they know if they're being too loud, not using their inside voices. The weather, more, just random. If we click that, it'll just kind of randomly generate a student. So if I wanted to choose a student to be the line leader for the day or be in charge of opening the door for people, this is a great way to kind of generate that. And instead of everybody maybe having an argument or something, it's just based on the generator. So just a couple of really, really cool widgets. It's a really cool website. I'm excited to use it. I'm excited to get a little more familiar with it and actually add all of my true students and their names to this website as well. So I'm really excited. I hope you enjoyed my presentation and I hope I addressed maybe any questions that you might have had or that you learned something new if you had never heard of ClassDojo before. Thank you. Goodbye.